Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be quadding the Regice. Now this is going to be done in cloudy weather. The best bet is going to be Machamp's counter and dynamic punch all the way. Seeing that if we, had a Moltres in there and you were just about to get that overheat off, but your health was super low, right? And then it, defeats you and you're just an inch away from getting off that overheat, you're just wasted your time. So I would say in the sunny weather, go for Entei and Moltres. But if it's cloudy out, you're definitely going to want to go with a full Machamp team, completely maxed out Machamps, or at least at their breaking point. Now our time is fantastic. You don't actually need to power up and max out your Machamps to do this with 4 other people. So long as they're at least level 35-ish, you should be good to go. Now, what we're trying to do is just get the best time that we possibly can. So it was, let me just tell you this first round here, all of us messed up. We literally all messed up. What I did wrong was foolishly dodging when I had about 35% health left on an earthquake. I tried to dodge that. That is a big no-no. If you're gonna if you want to dodge, if you must dodge, you should have at least enough health for you to be able to actually take that hit because the game is broken. So that is a good indication to know when you can dodge. If you know you can take a full charge hit and still survive, then you can dodge and you should be able to not get glitched in there. Otherwise, if you don't have enough health and you try to dodge, you're just going to get stuck in that death loop, which I did, and it slowed us down. But surprisingly enough, we still had a fantastic time. It was pretty incredible. And then somebody else actually picked a different item other than their max revives, and it slowed them down, and then a couple other problems there. But nonetheless, like I said, we still had a good time. Now we're going to see exactly when we beat it. There seems to be a little bit of misconception as to when you actually defeat the raid boss. Is it when the health is gone, or is it when the confetti shows up? It's actually when the confetti shows up. It can be kind of annoying. I know when the raid boss is sitting there, you've defeated it, it's not doing anything, it's just sitting there waiting for the confetti to show up, and you're like, come on, what is going on? Our time should have been 3 seconds ago finished, right? But that's when you're supposed to count it. I'm sorry to say, that's what it is. Yeah, but anyways, with that said, it was fun. We're gonna give it a few more tries to see if we can get it around 50 seconds. At that point, it's just random number. You have to hope for the best, perfect timing, because if you do have maxed out Machamps and you keep getting like 42, 43, 44, 45, and you're trying to hit like 50, which is, I think it's possible, you have to be extremely lucky, but it's all about random number. And as you can see, my dodge, and I had to keep picking my Machamp, it's so bad. So yeah, it's basically down to if that raid boss is going to hit those specials at the right time. Like if you have a charge move, you just need to get in a few more quick moves to charge it up, or get hit by a few more quick moves by the raid boss. But instead it actually does its special, its charge move, and then defeats you before you can get it off. Just little things like that. So what you're going to have to do is basically keep trying and trying and trying with your group if you want to get a better time. As far as if you're just trying to beat it, you just want to beat it. You don't care if you beat it at 5 seconds left. Here, this is what you need to know right here. It's not going to be super difficult as long as you have those Machamps. But like I said, if you're trying to get that good time, you're going to have to keep trying. So I urge you guys to go out there and give it a shot. If you don't have many people in your area and it's hard to get a group together and you're like, oh, dang, we can't do these raid bosses. Depending on your level, I mean, if you're level 36, I think a 4 for level 36 should be able to do this in cloudy weather, guys. I mean, as you will be able to see here shortly how much time we have left, I'm almost convinced that it can be done with 3 people, but I don't think that's actually possible. We could try to see what it looks like in cloudy weather with Machamps, but I don't know. We'll have to see there. But other than that, good run. Thank you to everybody who helped out. And we're going to be taking a look at another one after this. I do believe we got a better time on the one we messed up on. Strangely enough, I don't understand that. So we're going to break this down really quick here. I'm not going to pause it. We're just going to keep playing the video. I'm going to tell you Some people like to stop it here, but this is exactly where you're supposed to stop it, on the confetti. So we're coming up towards the end here, and it's gonna be like 57 with no health, or 47, and right there, technically. See, look at it sitting there, and 44. That's where we had it. 44 seconds left on the clock, so not bad. This was our first try, so pretty good, right? And not only that, and I got a little bonus. Usually I never get this. It always, you know, messes me over and gives me the lowest IV, but it actually gave me a 93%. So pretty cool. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and power it up and, you know, take it to the gyms, but like, yeah, it's just nice to have a good high percent one. Now, as far as, is this Pokemon even good to use? I mean, yeah, sure, it can be. It has a pretty good moveset, all fighting, all ice. So, I mean, if it's all cloudy, you go with all fighting, and if it's, I don't know, just want to use ice moves and use those. But other than that, it's technically not something you're going to want to invest Stardust into. Now, if you're on a part of the world where it's wintertime and it's snowing and you get a weather boosted one, you're good to go. We're not going to be seeing any weather boosted ones because it is in fact summertime, right? But hey, it is what it is. So there you go, pretty nice. And if you're wondering what else can we use to do this, if we only have 4 people, if we want to try out 4 people, we just don't have the Machamps. You can do Hariyama. You could throw in your Moltres and your Entei. Those should work perfectly fine. And if you're also wondering, well, can we do this without cloudy weather? Is it possible? Yeah, it sure is. You know, Machamps are still going to be one of the best. But then Entei and Moltres might outperform it slightly in neutral weather. So you might want to give that a shot. So this is the second try. And we are going to get slightly less, you know, slightly less time on the clock. But that's okay because it was still fun and we still did a darn good job. And you know how it goes. If we wanted to back out and then retry again. And look, did you see that glitch? It gave me the password code right before it started. What was up with that? But if you want to back out and keep trying again and get a better time, but you know, back and forth, we could have done that, but we were just like, this was our second try. Somebody had to switch up their moves and switch a Pokemon. They had a Hariyama, they switched it up for Machamp. And yeah, that was that. So with that said, trainers, I hope this gave you a little bit more confidence as to if you can do this. This boss is fun and it could be done with 4 people if you have the right team. You do not need cloudy weather. I would do it without cloudy weather, but here in Anchorage, well, it's basically cloudy every single day. So that's why it's nice to have these powered up Machamps so we can do these kind of challenges. All right, and one more thing. I've said this before, but it's always a good idea to have a team of 6 Machamps. I wouldn't say completely maxed out, but, you know, fairly powered up to their breaking point because they're just that good. I would argue that they're one of the best Pokemon in the game currently, just for all around everything, for raids, for gyms, and, you know, that's about it. It's a good Pokemon to have, all right? So with that said, trainers, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have another one coming up about Alolan eggs and these darn Meowths, man. I keep hatching them. Can we please not, please get Meowths anymore? I literally hatched like 6 in a row. So anyways, thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.